Bitcoin is setting up for a massive short squeeze. Not only is it hugging overhead resistance here from our bull flag, there are other massive signals of growing bullish strength happening for crypto. And everyone is missing this. Everyone except, of course, my awesome co-host Dan here on the Coin Bureau Trading channel. My name is Aaron from The Better Traders, and I am super pumped, literally, to share all this content with you in today's video. But before we get into it, smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, and let's get into it. Now, first, everything I'm sharing with you today, these are all my thoughts, my opinions, my insights on the market. It's not to be interpreted as trading advice. This is everything that I'm seeing play out, and I'm just sharing my 10 years of trading and charting experience with all of you. Now, the first thing I have to point out is that this bull flag has been the most crooked, weird, inverted bull flag, literally disease-ridden bull flag I've ever seen in my life, because what should have happened didn't happen. What should have happened is right here after this fake out, what should have happened is Bitcoin should have dumped massively to 97K on this fake out right here. But what happened instead on Saturday and then Sunday is Bitcoin actually pushed above. Now, there are still valid levels of resistance that we've got to watch out for. 111,000, basically 112K, then 110K. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this right here. You have to understand that this is extremely odd price action for a bull flag. And I can prove it to you because if we go back over here to 2024, look at this beautiful bull flag. Again, lower highs, lower lows. And during this time, we saw repeated fake outs. We see a pierce, and then it gets rejected. How much? It actually falls down 7%. This other one, it pierces up here again, and it falls down 8%. Actually, it falls down a whole lot more. It continues to plummet all the way down here, 25%. We even see more pierces right here and a huge rejection. Only until we finally close above 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, boom, then it's done. There's our bounce, there's our retest on previously broken resistance. Now that turns it into support. And then we are off to the races and BTC flies up to $100,000. Now, when we look at our current price action, this is nothing like what's happened back then. And what makes things even stranger is that we should not be here. We should have already started falling down lower, but something is happening. And what is actually happening is a massive short squeeze. Now, come on with me over here to Coinglass. We are looking at the model to liquidation heat map. This is crazy stuff. I'm looking at the symbol of BTC with the 1 month time frame. I want you to see this. Given the fact that we know that there is an all-time high at around 112K, and we also know Bitcoin has also fallen down to 97K, right? Looking at the last month, yes, there's a legitimate area right down here of, we could say, liquidation leverage. We could possibly see the price of BTC fall down to 97K again, which would cause some pain. It's true. But what's more notable is that we have this huge, thick green wall up here at 110. At 110K right now, we're looking at cumulatively 42.7 million, but I have a sneaking suspicion it's actually a lot higher. And if we turn down this liquidity threshold, oh man, it doesn't change the numbers per se, but it helps highlight just how many short sellers will get squeezed to the upside. When I look at this chart and I see all of this manipulation right here, suppressing the price from going higher. And then when I go back over here, it starts to make a whole lot of sense. We could even go to the liquidation map, which is really helpful to do. So looking at, again, the last 30 days, the Bitcoin exchange liquidation map, we can see a huge cluster of short sellers right here that will get wiped out. Now, if we take these both away, yes, there's more pain to the downside, but that's just because we haven't really been above $112,000 yet, which I do think it's happening. But when we factor in how many liquidations could be triggered at 110,000, it's actually way more than 47 million. Looking here, and we're going to go ahead and do this. Looking here, we're looking at cumulative short liquidation leverage is at 3.11 billion. Right above our current price. So you can imagine that short sellers are trying to smash the price of BTC down. But the crazy thing that keeps happening is, gosh, the prices, not just the BTC, but other charts are starting to go up. And you know what? Try as they may, we're also seeing lots of impressive signs happening over here with these dominance charts. But I am getting ahead of myself. I need to direct your attention down below because this is super important. A lot of you are missing out on a fantastic non-KYC requiring exchange, which means you don't have to give them your ID or information because they're doing things legally, and you can withdraw up to $50,000 per day. So all of you North Americans that want to use leverage, pay attention. So both CoinCatch and 2Bit have amazing bonuses, but I just found out that 2Bit up the ante majorly. They upped the ante to $15,000 in total possible earnings and bonuses and things like that. Plus, for all of you old school people, if you really like trading on a centralized exchange, I do use Bybit. I like using Bybit. I use it with all trading. You can sign up for deals there. Plus, on the Coin Bureau website, if you go to the deals tab, you can sign up for the Coin Bureau Club, which is an amazing private Discord server that has tons of alpha shared by Dan, Guy, and Nick. Plus, there's also a lot of really valuable information. I'm sharing stuff there as well. And of course, you can get 10% off of our course, 15 Minutes to Financial Freedom, here at thebettertraders.com. Now, when we go looking at all this stuff in terms of our liquidation map, looking at the heat map, looking at the current price, okay, what gives? Why is the price of Ethereum going up, but Bitcoin is not yet? That's because we're seeing the market make its move ahead of the price of BTC. Because this is a failed breakdown, I fully expect the price of Bitcoin to go up higher. Now, my personal target, doing a really simple measurement using the Fibonacci retracement levels, back over here from our high in January down here to our low in April, it gives us a target up here of the 1.272 extension, which is at around $121,000. Now, if we wanted to be really, really specific with this, I'm going to go ahead and hide this guy to get some more space. We could draw a fib level or fib extension from this, which I imagine some traders might do as well. And again, we get the same level, 121,446. Not the same exact level, but basically right there. That's where I am targeting. That's what I think the next possible target is. And this is going to throw a lot of people for a loop. Now, I don't expect Bitcoin to pump up 12% and stay there. If anything, it might be a quick wick. I don't know. But we're seeing a lot of amazing signals firing right now that are pointing to this specific target. But it's not just with BTC. Like I said, alts are starting to push ahead of Bitcoin. And it's not just Ethereum. We're also seeing XRP testing long-term overhead resistance for no real good reason. We're seeing Solana starting to warm up and melt up. We're seeing a lot of coins starting to push up higher. Bitcoin Cash continues to go up. And I mean, we even have meme coins. We have Bonk that's going up crazy. I have to find it. Now we have Floki moving up today as well, starting to catch on onto the meme coin train. We saw Pengu doing really, really well as well. But I actually want to look at other charts to share this with you because this is even bigger news. This alone could fuel the next rally. There's more, but this alone is incredible. This chart, stable.c.d, shows us the crypto stablecoins dominance chart. Now, before a subscriber alerted me to this chart, I was using USDT plus USDC, which is helpful, but it's leaving out a couple of minor stable coins that are helping to contribute to the larger number by 1.2 or so %. But the reason why I'm so excited about this is for several reasons. But the first obvious reason is that the support level right here got pierced. A major break of support like this for stablecoin dominance is a big deal because this is not a bull flag. This is a bear flag. And with bear flags, we see higher highs and higher lows until we get a break of the low. And then we see a test of support, which we're literally seeing today. And the next thing to happen is for stablecoin dominance to fall down. But it gets better because with the TBO, we have a confirmed TBO open short on yesterday's candle. And the price, quote unquote, is below the cloud, which means that it is back to being strong bearish, which is great. Now, the macro trend is still up, but it's slowly starting to flatten out and point down, which would be beautiful. We want to see stablecoin dominance not just fall down to 7.42%. We want to see stablecoin dominance fall all the way down here again to 5.7%. Now, the next thing I'm going to be watching out for are these yellow dots. When this happens, I'm going to be letting everybody know. I'll literally be shouting it. People are going to think I'm crazy, but these yellow dots are TBO breakdowns, which let us know when there's explosive downward price action to come, which they preceded a move of 17%. Now, those are the next things to happen. And this is what I'm really excited about right now, but it gets better because Bitcoin dominance continues to dance on top of the TBO cloud. Now, all of these lower wicks right here, out of the last 8 days, 7 of these days, we've seen pierces of this level. Think of this like a balloon that's being poked over and over and over and over. Eventually, it's going to deflate. This is bullish, not just for Bitcoin, but for alts. And we are seeing that sentiment starting to slide into alts. We're seeing weakness here for Bitcoin dominance, which isn't a bad thing at all. We really want to see Bitcoin dominance fall because the moment it starts to really dump, especially printing one of these blue diamonds, a TBO close long, this will be a bullish altcoin recovery. Look at the timing of this. Back in May 8th, we saw Bitcoin dominance drop by 1.38%. We saw alts rally massively, but it was a short-term rally. Keep that in mind. Anytime we get any sort of rally, understand that our time frame right now is super short. These are going to be quick little runs. We are not seeing massive macro shifts yet. The moment we do, it will happen and materialize on the weekly. And I still believe that Bitcoin dominance has yet to top out, which I think it should top out at around 70%. That makes a lot of sense. So Bitcoin itself, I believe it will lead the next rally. Right now, we're looking at a lot of bullish signs that are helping Bitcoin to go up higher. But the main thing we need to keep an eye on is stablecoin dominance continuing to drop. We need to see, can Bitcoin get enough juice in it, not just to push up here to $109,000, but to actually pierce that level and to go up here to 110K to cause a short squeeze liquidation to the upside. Yes, you can tell I'm excited. No, the bull flag is not broken. We are still waiting for the bullish breakout. It's just kind of doing a weird thing right now. But the fact that it's hugging resistance is amazing. It is literally shocking me right now because we expect a rejection or we expect a failed breakout to just go down. But right now, Bitcoin is getting ready to launch at the top side. And with $3.1 billion of open shorts ready to get liquidated, can you imagine the smell? Oh, it's going to be so juicy. But again, I'm kind of showing my colors here. I am Moon and Papa after all. Let me know what you think down below in the description of this video. Am I crazy? Am I too bullish? Are you right and I'm wrong? Let me know down below. Until the next time, you know what to do. Stay awesome and stay in the green. Peace.